Is it time to buy or sell SoFi stock? In this video, we will explore SoFi in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 22nd of May, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You certainly do not want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please remember that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since the 22nd of May, 2025, our system has ranked SoFi as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -1.02. Now, let's take a closer look at the stock's performance during this time frame. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to observe how it develops in the coming days. The stock is currently exhibiting a broad and horizontal trend, indicating that further movements within this trend are likely to occur. Analyzing the current 3-month trend reveals a potential change of approximately 0.87% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging between -26.88% and +9.38%. When we extend our view to the longer term, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of around 74.67%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between 40.62% and 178.44% over the next year. In practical terms, this would translate to a future price estimated to fall between $18.55 and $36.73. Our latest daily update for SoFi includes the headline, "Weaker Technical Forecast for SoFi as Stock Downgraded to Sell Candidate." The SoFi stock price gained 3.05% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 22nd of May, 2025. It rose from $12.80 to $13.19. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated 3.91%, with a low of $12.78 and a high of $13.28. The price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days and is down by 0.53% over that period. Volume decreased on the last day by 15 million shares, with a total of 56 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $736,440,000. It is important to note that declining volume on rising prices indicates divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $18.42, while the lowest was $6.01. Currently, the price is 28.39% or $5.23 below the 52-week high, and 53.33% or $15.07 below the all-time high reached on the 1st of February, 2021, when the price hit $28.26. SoFi Technologies, or SoFi, faces a challenging outlook with recent analyses indicating its stock is significantly overvalued, with concerns about competition from major banks like JP Morgan and Bank of America. These traditional financial institutions are ramping up innovation, putting pressure on SoFi's ability to capture market share. Analysts note that SoFi's price-to-earnings and price-to-book ratios are excessively high, suggesting an overvaluation of 21 to 32% based on discounted cash flow analysis. Despite its valuation concerns, SoFi has shown remarkable growth potential, especially in its financial services segment, which has doubled revenue year over year. The company has set ambitious targets, aiming for a 30% increase in members and 20% growth in revenue. Recent innovations, like the launch of the Galileo payment method switch, could help enhance user engagement and retention, supporting long-term growth. On the positive side, SoFi's brand partnerships, such as the initiative with Kelsey Ballerini, reflect its commitment to social responsibility, which may strengthen its market position among younger consumers. In the short term, SoFi's recent stock surge of 47% could see volatility, especially given the backdrop of a 14% decline over the past 3 months. In the long term, however, the growth opportunities, if effectively leveraged, may justify the premium valuation, keeping investor interest alive. Ultimately, while immediate pressures from competitors exist, SoFi's innovative strategies and growth potential could influence stock price dynamics considerably moving forward. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 14th of January 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned SOFI a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January 2025, it was reported that Deutsche Bank assigned SOFI a hold grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 19th of December 2024, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned SOFI an underweight grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 10th of December 2024, it was reported that Jefferies assigned SOFI a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 9th of December 2024, it was reported that Bank of America Securities assigned SoFi an underperform grade with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned SoFi stock a general sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio also as strong sell. However, when it comes to return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for SoFi. The SoFi stock currently holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, this creates a general buy signal for the stock, indicating a positive forecast. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $13.50. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $12.19. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. It is noteworthy that volume decreased during the last trading day despite an increase in prices. This divergence between volume and price may serve as an early warning sign. Therefore, close monitoring of the stock is advisable. Additionally, some negative signals have emerged, which could impact the near-term development. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Tuesday, the 13th of May, 2025, with the stock having fallen by 7.7% thus far. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, there is a current sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as NACD. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal identified. Pivots, a sell signal occurred 8 days ago. Bollinger Bands, a buy signal was noted 58 days ago. Short-term moving average, a sell signal was indicated 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, a buy signal was observed 23 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages revealed a buy signal 20 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we find short moving average, a sell signal was shown 3 days ago. The long-term moving average, a sell signal was indicated 4 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages presented a buy signal 53 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to explore more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SoFi. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $12.51 and $12.31. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this level is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, SoFi finds support just below today's level at $12.51. If this is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $12.31 and $11.39. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. During the last day, the stock moved 500 cents between high and low, or 3.91%. Over the last week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 3.69%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SoFi, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its earnings per share. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often observed in companies with long histories or stable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 6 cents. Pay attention to these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SoFi. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SoFi is at $13.27. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SoFi encounters its first support level at $12.51. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SoFi from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's review some recent insider trades. On the 20th of May, 2025, Kelly Keough executed an insider sell of 11,520 shares of common stock. On the 14th of May, 2025, Eric Schopenhauer conducted an insider sell of 55,730 shares of restricted stock unit. On the 14th of May, 2025, Eric Schopenhauer also executed an insider buy of 55,730 shares of common stock. On the 15th of May, 2025, Eric Schopenhauer performed an insider sell of 22,989 shares of common stock. On the 14th of May, 2025, Arun Pinto conducted an insider sell of 45,388 shares of restricted stock unit. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 51.838. In total, insiders purchased 10,521,413 shares and sold 34,564,287 shares in the last 100 trades. We hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and there is currently no stop loss in place. Is SoFi stock a good buy? SoFi presents several negative indicators and resides within a broad and declining trend, leading us to believe it will continue to perform poorly in the upcoming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative outlook on this stock. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our evaluation from a hold or accumulate recommendation to a sell candidate. Upon reviewing the volatility and market movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 23rd of May, we anticipate SoFi will open lower by approximately 10.7 cents, starting the session at $13.08. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.